Oops. Sorry, it's a bit of a surprise live, I know. How are you, loves? How are you guys doing? How are you, beautiful? Hello, love. Hi, honey. How you doing? I missed you so much too. So how's everybody's day been? You know, hope it's been extravagant. Hope it's been quite beautiful. I know it's kind of abrupt and sudden, and you know there was I kind of did turn on live without any warning. So you know, bear mind you. I know a lot of people might not tune into this, but either way, I did say I was going to go on live. You know, previously. So, for those that are fortunate enough to, you know, tune into today's live, I just want to say I missed you all so much. And I think that today's going to be an amazing day because I am going to be continuing this album and I am going to just be constantly updating you guys, you know, with a lot of these things. So yeah, for those that didn't realize, I have grown out my hair. Please thumbs up like you can. Hello everybody around the world. Yes, it will be. Today will be an amazing day, guys. Hola amigos. Sayang and you know all the other words that unfortunately am limited to my vocabulary. But hello from Argentina. So yeah, so today it's been quite an amazing day so far because I have just woken up. My days and nights are flipped backwards. Guess what happened today? Can you imagine what happened? So I was outside. Like I'm currently moved, and I was outside, and I was dropping off my friend the other day. So like it's really pitch dark outside. You can't really see anything, and you know the door was slightly open, and like it's in the hills somewhere. And Laurie managed to escape, and Laurie escaped into the woods, and the thing is, she like I didn't know she escaped, and I was like, I felt something off. I felt something that was weird, and I was like, what if I just stayed out a little longer? And I felt like I just needed some air anyway, so I just decided to stay back outside. And you know, at the bottom of my there's a driveway right next to my place, and at the bottom of it, there was like this. There was this lamp that you can barely make out, and I look down, and I see this little figure, like this little dog figure. Like it's about like it's like a, I don't know in miles what it is, but you know it's about 300 meters away, and you could barely make it out. Very small, and I'm like, that looks like a coyote, you know. And I thought, to my mind, I thought that was a coyote, and I was like, that's a very small coyote. And then and all of a sudden it started barking, and then I was like, that sounds like Laurie. I can recognize my daughter's bark from a mile away, and fortunately enough, it was Laurie. And I ran over to her. Where are you, baby? And had I not stayed out there, it would have been quite terrible. So kind of it's like that. Is it like the weird version of Minecraft and stuff? I don't know. I've only heard so much about Roblox. Hola ento te amamos. So enough about me. How's your day been? How's your love life going? And how's your just life in general? Everything day by day. My reality channel, I put that to a halt because DPR reality should be more about the real shit. So I think I'm going to be talking. I'm going to change that whole perspective of the reality into giving just drama. I mean, I want to say drama, but which he'll be partaking in eating.
맛있겠다.
어때? 맛있어?
맛있겠다.
맛있겠지? Alright, so guys, get your popcorn, get your get your utensils,
If you don't have one, it's all right. Use your hands, and eat food. I love eating with my hands, by the way. If people haven't noticed that already, it's you get more closer and there's some sort of connection to food. However, this one is quite saucy and messy, so this is just might be better with a fork or a spoon, So what are some tips that you have for learning other languages? It's a very good question. I know for a fact that, you have to always try, I don't know if it's a tip, but you can't be ashamed to sound or just pronounce it or you can't just, you have to be a little bit more bold when you're trying to learn these languages, meaning, you can't be afraid to be bad at it. And that goes for anything you do in life, love. This goes for anything you do. And, with that being said, just, it's okay to be bad at something in the beginning because, that's how we learn. And yeah, obtain it. So, yeah. What language do you think is the easiest to learn? Ooh. What would you say? Do you know what do you think the easiest language is to learn?
Easiest? Definitely not Korean. Definitely not Korean.
And I think I know why he says that, because you see, Korean is like English. We have different ways of expressing, and I believe that's a lot. And that's kind of goes for all cultures, right? You can't just say you're sad, angry. You could be like there's. Fuck. Easiest language. Hey Dre, what's up, brother? How are you, my friend? He said the easiest language is to curse. You know what? Every curse word is the first word that you should learn. Okay, no, don't take. Fucking tough, man. Oh fuck. All right, guys. As I eat, maybe you can teach me some words to say. How do I say? Because I said I want to learn Spanish first. Yeah. How do I say? Thank you for this meal. 대화 미쳤다. Thank you for this meal. How do I say thank you for this meal? All right, and and please don't make me say something food. O eres rico, o está rico. I would love to visit Honduras.
Me encanta comer comida.
Me encanta comer comida. Me encanta comer comida. Me encanta comida. I mean, I don't know if Google Translate, you can trust that. Eat some of this. Yeah.
밥이랑 같이 먹자. 맛있다.
No, have some of this.
Awesome,
자,
good.
먹어. Yeah. You got something to drink? Alright. Cool. Okay, so now, teach me another thing to say. How do I say, would you like to go?
Drink.
Should you? Don't eat with your. Fuck! What I keep saying that. Don't talk with your mouth full, because you choke on your food as well. You know, otherwise. I just wanted to touch base on where you guys are. How you guys been? You know, lighten up your day. You know, enjoy life. And like I said, you know, we just got to stay positive no matter where we are. We just have to keep staying in the light. I do like hiking. You know, one of the first things I've learned when I started living in Korea by myself was cooking.
Really?
Yeah. Because, you know, as a stay-at-home
Easy to get food, like delivered.
Um,
You didn't eat delivery food?
I did. I did eat delivery food. You know what? Korea has one of the best delivery food system ever. You know, ever. Like here out in America, they always fuck up your order.
Yeah.
Like I will have. Yes. Because in Korea, they don't fuck your order up, and if they do, there is somehow a like turnaround where they compensate you somehow in any way, and and the process of that. I'm not saying America doesn't do that, but the compensation part of it is like really quick. Like if they screw, like you know,
Nearly
yeah,
straight away.
they will they were trying to deal with it straight away. Would you say hello to me, please? My name is Roman. Hello, Roman. Ian, say Feliz Navidad. Papacito. June's a Papacito.
What's a papacillo?
I'm guessing a papa in a city. Like city papas, right? It's not, you reckon?
I doubt that's what it means.
Right. Where is sorry if I'm wrong. Where's Criminati? Where's Criminati?
Cream getting ready.
Yes.
Arctic's probably in Korea, right?
호주옥이랑 같이 하니까 해서 어디 가십니까? 약간 이렇게 된 거. 어디 가십니까? 약간 이렇게 된 거야. 그래서 내가 호주 이제 호주로 이제 돌아갔을 때 이제 엄마는 서울 사람이니까 엄마한테 이렇게 내가 이제 한국말을 하는 걸 이제 봤어. 내가 우리 이제 할머니나 한테 이제 이게 하는 걸 봤는데 이제 우리 Different accents is for what?
For your friends in Korea.
Oh, yes, for Korea. Yeah. So each district has like a different way of saying it. Like, give me an example. June, give me an example. So we have a place in 전라도, 부산, where 약간 사투리가 어떠지? 뭐
밥 먹나?
밥 먹나?
뭐한데?
Please eat your meal warm. 네, 죄송합니다. 한국어를 이렇게 말하는 게 너무 고맙대. 어디까지 길러야 될지 모르겠어. 그러니까 나도 이렇게까지 길러본 적이 없어가지고.
어디까지 잘하라는데요? 그게 좀 궁금하기는 해.
아 근데 모르겠어. 약간 어디까지 이거를 냅둬야 될지 모르겠어. 그러니까 약간 이렇게 쭉 계속 나오는 거지?
그렇게 나오진 않겠지. 이렇게 앞으로 나오진 않겠지. 밑으로 떨어지겠지.
So you're saying, I've never really grown out my beard to like a crazy length, and I'm scared like that. What if like I let it go and it turns into like whiskers? Well, what if it like simultaneously everything turns into a fucking whisker? Well, I'm scared. Yeah. 퇴근하면서 볼륨 들었는데 라이브 하고 있었다니. 진짜요? 마침 이게 하늘의 뜻이에요. 운명이라고 합니다. June's favorite song of mine is Ballroom Extravaganza. But what is it now?
Now?
Yeah, what is it now?
Now it's one of the new songs.
And here's the thing. His favorite song was Ballroom for the longest time. And
From day one.
From day one. Since day one, it was his favorite song. And my new song overtook it.
You didn't let them hear it though. Not yet.
Shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Vietnam, xin chào. 죄송합니다. 신짜오. 신짜오 맞는데. 내가. No, it's not Zombie Pop Love. Somebody said they're stuck in traffic. You know what? I think some people get really, really anxiety when they're stuck in traffic. Like I've said, I'm one of the few. I don't know. After a certain amount of time, you just look at where you are. It feels like you're stuck. And I realize just psychologically, people just don't like being stuck. Period. They just don't like I am, because you know why? I'm beginning to forget the lyrics.
you know I know the
Crowd
lyrics,
has come
bro.
to a halt. The birds won't sing for you anymore, not like before. When the trees are all burning, all the stars will keep on
turning.
together. Oh, hey girl, are you? All right, can you sing Nerves for me then? Come on, baby. Come on, love. Where's that Nerves? Hey girl. Oh my days, June. I thought you were a big fan. Listen.
Wow, you're putting me like on the spot, bro. You're making me nervous.
I am mortified. I can't believe it.
No.
Do you even like me? And you left your mark with your fingertips. I'm sitting where you sat down, and now he's
Looking for something meaningless.
oh my god, I'm not gonna ask you to. I'm getting
Get a little nervous.
I think I'm scared. Have an imposter among us. I think
To be fair, we haven't done skate in a long time.
leave the lights on and
Close your eyes.
no my days, fucking hell. Guys, did you just fucking hear that? He said, so leave the lights on and close your eyes. Are you mixing up like this? Bro, oh my goodness. Jesus. Bro. I'm a scaredy cat. No more harder.
Tax.
I like no blueberries in my. Oh my goodness.
Cake.
Yes. I'm not even gonna. Okay. What's the next song you know? Like, what's your next favorite song? I did not know this is. I did not know this was gonna fucking happen, but here we fucking go.
Oh, it was Nerves.
I just did.
But
Hey girl.
That's the second famous song.
I thought it was Winterfall.
Winterfall's good. Winterfall's good too.
I'm in a winterfall. In a winterfall. I'll be honest.
You know the lyrics.
Oh fuck. I don't wanna go.
That's Zombie Pop.
Huh? Yeah. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not asking you what song it is. I'm asking you. Obviously, you should know the song. You just gotta know what.
Hey, I'm not the one performing it, man.
You're fucking. You're literally. You know what I mean? I'm not in that artist mode right now. And I'm not zoning in. You know, fun fact. Me, when I disassociate myself from the artist. So if I'm not me as an artist, if it's not me on stage, you're not gonna get the same me that's on that stage when I'm off the stage. And I mean, I'm sure this is a very I'm just saying, like, the agenda that I bring when I'm an artist should be, like, I brainwash myself and I go in. Obviously, that's why I have all these characters and stuff. But, I mean, anyway. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. You know what? I think you might not really know. Darling, 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 I think I've got my
Eat your vitamins.
slide for you. I don't mean to let it through. What was the lyrics? Sort it through. Now come on,
something on the stove.
And then what's after that? Hey, let's turn it on.
Doesn't Instagram...
My tooth's been wiggling for... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, doesn't Instagram like shut off your stream?
Yeah.
Your live?
Yeah. Which is kind of funny because... 오빠 혹시 알아? 너... 오지락이 아시고 어떻게 봐? 한국 댓글 하나 있었거든. 근데 그 약간 질문이었는데 뭔지 모르겠어. 너무 빨랐어. You're violet crazy. Yo.
What am I meant to be?
The midnight darkness. Come on, what is it?
In your
Midnight.
eyes.
In your eyes. What is it after that?
There was a Korean comment?
Yeah, there was. The midnight.
Ronald loves that song.
No, but you know what Ronald's new favorite song is. So my
왜 이렇게 이같이 생겼냐? 아씨. What would you say to someone who wants to start making music? You know, so these days there's a lot of people saying, you know, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that. I'm gonna tell you, this market is being absolutely saturated like crap. Everyone's an artist these days. There's so many people that are coming out with some amazing stuff. So many talented people. So, like, and you know, a lot of people have the agenda of making music, and you know, it being the first thing that they go to is they, you know, you want to make it stick out, and how do I get it to the top? Here's my thing. Being you, I mean, it is quite generic, but you know, it's generically cliche for a reason. Being yourself is key to, I think, growing. Things that we're all inspired by cannot be similar to the next person, because it is quite unique, and that's in our DNA. We, you know, our interests and disinterests are pretty much all going to be different. So based on that, I like to go to the route of, if I'm starting to make music, I want to start lines are meant to be made. And for an artist or for any type of influencer or whatever you do that's in the creative field, you are meant to create trends just based on just based on showing yourself. I'm not saying that is your motive, but you will you will automatically be able to do so by showing who you are as a person. And for me, music also comes from a very personal space. So what I realized in the history of whatever I did in my album making process or the history of my artistry is just talking about the realest shit to you. Like if you've broken up with somebody and that person that left such a mark, talking about that through your songs will be like slowing. 저 타투 해주는 게 꿈이라고요? 제가 혹시 그 댓글 봤어? 그 댓글 봤으면 캡처해줘. 누군지 좀 알게. That's how I write all my songs. Beautiful. That's exactly how you should do it.
I love these lyrics, by the way. And I don't know but then again, 10 seconds of each isn't too bad.
Not too bad.
So, this depicts a story about, this song was about, oh fuck, I'm not even allowed to say that, huh?
Nope.
Okay, well, if this song's about you, then it's about you. And you'll know when you hear it. Is it coming out?
She never had too much growing up, but a witch told her once that beauty's enough.
모르겠고 잘 생각 야 근데 여기 뽑으면 수영이야 약간 아플 수도 있다고 들었어요 여기. Okay, that one's a bit. That one is that one's a little hard to do, but I can do. I mean, 약간 이렇게 해서.
괜찮은데? Ooh, how about the moment?
Oh yeah, no, we did that in the last time. Alrighty, so this is like, and you know, it's not like the beginning of the song because that's too. Okay, that's it.
All the
yes.
songs I have, you already leaked on Instagram sometime.
Yeah, no, but I do. Yeah, like Fire to Gold. That one's already out there. But again,
How about Poison?
oh yeah, but that's not gonna be on the album. It's not. And again, that same song.
이것도 좋아.
이것도 좋아.
이것도 좋아.
I hate when you think I'm not really stable when
They have no way of knowing where this goes to, though. You're giving it away too, brother. You almost said it, Pop. No. In which one do you prefer, Mido or Insanity? I think, for me personally, Mido. On a real life basis, just because Mido's more of Insanity is the one you'd have to look out for. Insanity is he's the nut job. He's the maniacal one. He's the one that you think it's all Mido. That's sometimes people have it mixed up. People think sometimes Mido comes out and goes on these huge and tyrannical rants, and no, it's not. That's Insanity, baby. That's Insanity. Mido does the cleaning up. He does the cover up. He does the collateral. So yeah. So what is the 생일 축하해 주시겠어요? 생일 축하합니다. 생일 축하합니다. 사랑하는 우리 생일 축하해달라고 어제 물어보신 분 생일 축하합니다. 우! Did you see fan arts? Of course, of course I've seen fan arts. Of course I've seen fan arts. I save all my fan. I don't know if people know, but I save my fan art. The idea of how much that art is like whether you put in this much time or this much time is this much time. I mean, obviously, if you draw a stick and you just call that meat, like that would be quite questionable as well. But like, but unless it has like a meaning behind. final version for this new album. 아이고 우리 애기네. 아이고 안녕하세요. Hello baby. Hello baby. Hi baby. 아이고 아빠한테 오고 싶어? 아빠한테 오고 싶어? 아빠한테 와. 아이고 그랬어요. 아이고 그랬어 우리 애기. 아이고 그랬어. 아이고 로리야. 로리 아빠가 그랬어. 왜 그래? 응? 왜? 괜찮아. Okay. Is it too loud for your ears? I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were in the room. I'm sorry. 그랬어. 아이고 그랬어. 아이고 이뻐라. 그랬어. 로리야. 로리 오늘 하루 종일 뭐 있어? 여기 배 많이 나왔네. 많이 먹었네 오늘? 응?
이거는 밥 많이 먹었어.
로리야.
어제야.
로리야 그랬어. 응? 그랬어. 응 우리 애기. Peru, yes. Hey, Peru will always be one of my favorite places to go to. I loved it so much, in fact, that I went there twice just by myself, just holiday. And it was, I will say, one of my highlights of my life, So Peru will always have a special place in my heart. And next tour, I promise you, I'm going to make it a thing to go to Peru as well. I'm going to make sure we go to Peru, Unfortunately, last tour we could not do anything about that. But this time I'm going to make sure we try going there. Have I been to Dubai? Yes, I have. First time I went was with my mum, actually. And we loved that place so much that we did a show there too once. Yes, we did. Yes. Somebody said, please play Daisy. I mean, I have played it before, but I mean, we can do it again if you want. There's a lot of songs that I think I've not really done by, I don't know, that I've really shown you that was done by Mido or Insanity. So that would be quite interesting. What other songs are there? There's a bunch, brother. Songhwa? Oh yes, somebody's talking about. Oh yeah, bless him. So when I met Songhwa, I'm not sure if I ever talked about my interaction with Songhwa, and I met a few other idols as well in my days, because they were all just really nice people and they were fans of DPR. So when I met Songhwa, I could immediately tell he had such a gentle soul, and for me at that time, it felt like something was troubling him, and I didn't know what it was. Like it felt like it felt like he had some type of, I could feel some type of sadness as well, somewhere embedded in there. And I'll be honest, it kind of, for me, you gotta understand, for me, I'm a very spiritual person, and I feel energy. Like I relate to people and I feel them on that frequency. So I immediately knew that I wanted to just somehow soothe his soul and really listen to him and just talk to him. But I know there were a lot of people, and I know that there were a lot of other people around where he couldn't really express himself. So I just know deep down he's gonna be such an amazing artist. And he told me he puts ATEEZ, his team, first and foremost. He's such a giver. He puts other people's concerns and other people's efforts and everyone into account, and he'll do that all for these people. And obviously hearing him talk, it gives me a lot of understanding of what type of person he is. And not just that, he's a real person when it comes to not being apologetic from in a point of expressing his art. So I wanted to say, he will always be somebody that I'm truly inspired by, and it was such a lovely and wholesome, warm meeting, and I just wanted to comfort him so much. And listen, guys, whenever you get the chance to, not just Songwha, but any idols or any artists that you ever support and you ever truly look at as not just an idol and not just someone that you will see in front of the camera. There's a lot going on behind closed doors, and I'm sure that goes for everyone. And you got to understand, sometimes people might not be showing how much they're going through, and that shows not their weakness, but that shows their strength, right? So I want to tell you guys, just always be there for whoever you want to support. Don't let anybody else's way of influence telling you who to support and who you can't and who you shouldn't and who you don't. Like, don't let that sway anyone. Like, you believe in what you believe in, all right? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you truly want to go all the way, go all the way, unless it's deemed for a really bad reason not to do so later on. However, even in the most toughest times, people that reflect, like as you say, a facade, is not you doubling down on like being fake. It's you trying to hold your piece together. And, at times you could be like, fuck it, fuck everything and just not give a fuck. But the fact that you are a reflection of, no matter how bad of a moment or how bad of a circumstance has unfolded to you, you're living proof that you can still remain good and you can still remain humble and you will still have humility and you'll still proceed and perceive to be good. And I want you to know there are a lot of special people out there like that. And sometimes all they need is some type of affirmation and some type of validation. It's not wrong to want that. It's not wrong to, as human beings, we need connection, right? You're not specifically and particularly doing it for that. Your whole purpose is not to get validation or any of that. But it does go a long way. It does go a long way. And again, it's not just for artists or people that are in the limelight of things. It's for everyone, You don't know what you're going through. No, you don't know what anybody's going through, So, just always know there's a lot more that people might be thinking of you or might not be thinking of you, And all we can do best is to stay true to who we are. As I always say, true love comes from doing things despite how you feel. Right? It's still doing the same thing for somebody despite how you feel. Hence, which is why that should apply to yourself as well. Right? That should always apply to yourself. Right? You should stay true still despite how you feel about yourself. You should still get up. You should still do things. You should still tell yourself that you can achieve something. You can be happy. You can do this. You can help people. You can still give and love without having to destroy yourself completely and hence destroy anyone around you. So with that being said, guys, I will end this live. And I truly want to say, I love you all so much. And, going forward, as I've mentioned in my live, disclaimer, I'm going to be doing live streaming a lot on YouTube and possibly maybe we're trying to think of a Twitch thing, right? On the Twitch? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I might do a double streaming platform from now on. It's obviously right now it's just with my camera on my phone, which is low res. But I do love this color grade filter. Obviously a lot of people say I use it, but I love the texture and color it gives somebody. But with that being said, I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming to show a different side of
I might have to do TikTok too. Fuck. Of our life and our mindset and what we do generally. If you do not have Twitch, don't worry, we have YouTube. So we're also going to do it on YouTube Live as well. So for I know some Asian people, Asian countries and Asian people there do not have access to Twitch. I've heard. So we are going to do a thing to do that on YouTube and Twitch as well. But that we're going to make it a lot more fun, a lot more enticing. And I'm going to tell you now, we're going to do one for Christmas. We are in the works for doing one for Christmas. And not just that, we're going to be having like a very special theme for Christmas. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be something amazing. So mark your calendars for anyone that's here. We're going to be doing an amazing Christmas live stream event with the gang, right? We're gonna do it, and we're gonna have like a very special theme to it. You're gonna love it, so you don't want to miss that, you know. But obviously, first and foremost, spend time with your family, your loved ones, your friends, and whoever you really care for, whether it be your dogs, your cats, anyone, right? Spend time with that as well, and then tune in, or just tune in as a whole, right? So love you all. Keep dreaming, right? And love you so much. That was fun. Take care. Bye.
Bye.